Lojic Dashboards Management Application is the place in the platform that you can create dashboards from dashboard templates, change viewing, exporting, and other settings of dashboards, tag and group dashboards, and manage which dashboards and templates are active in your system. In this video, we will cover the high-level overview of the Lojic Dashboards Management Application. Let's get started. After logging into the management application, you will see the available sections of the app in the left sidebar. First, let's take a look at the templates that we have created and saved from the Lojic Dashboards Template Designer. In the Dashboard Templates grid, you can see all of the templates that you have created. You can view the definition of the template, which are stored in the database as XML, if a template is active or not, and when the template was created or modified. You can also edit the names of the templates. Any changes you make won't be saved until you click the Save button at the bottom left of the grid. Next, we will create a dashboard from the template that we designed for products by color. First, click the Dashboards menu item on the left, and then click New Dashboard. On the New Dashboard screen, name the dashboard and give it an optional description, choose the template that you want the dashboard to use, and choose any tags you'd like to link to the dashboard. Below the Tags dropdown, there are two checkboxes. One is whether the dashboard is active or not. If the dashboard is active, it can be viewed in the system by anyone that has permissions to view it. If it's not active, no one can view the dashboard. The next checkbox is public. A public dashboard is simply a dashboard that anyone that has access to your installation of Lojic Dashboards has access to. After you have set these first few fields, click the Save button on the bottom right of the new dashboard screen. You now can see the new dashboard in the Dashboards grid. Click on the dashboard's name and it will take you to the presentation view of the dashboard. In the next Getting Started video, we will look at the dashboard presentation views more in depth. Next, let's go over some other dashboard settings that you can use to customize your dashboard. Each Lojic dashboard can have its own settings. To change the settings of a dashboard, click the Dashboards menu item on the left, and then the Edit button of the dashboard. On the Edit Dashboard screen, go to the Dashboard Settings section. Let's go over each of these options. Allow export from widget. Turning this setting on allows the user to export the data from a single widget to image, PDF, or even to Excel. Dashboard Error Retry Interval. The Dashboard Error Retry Interval is used for setting how often the dashboard should retry loading after there was an error. These errors usually have to do with a query gone wrong or some sort of data not being calculated correctly. Date Label Format. This is the formatting of the date labels on the charts. Lojic Dashboard uses the Moment.js time formatting library. You can check out the documentation on Moment's website to see how to format your dates in different ways. Data Refresh Interval. The data refresh interval setting is how often you want the dashboard to refresh its data. Font Size Body. The font size body is the size of the font you want for the body of widgets. This can be increased if you're showing your dashboard on a large screen where you need larger fonts. Font Size Title. This is the font size title for the title of a widget. Grid Master Filter Rotation Interval. This is the setting for how often the automatic master filter rotation should fire. Item Image Circle. This setting is used to tell the dashboard to use a circle theme for the images that it displays in grid widgets. Item Image Height. This is used for the image height in the grid widget. Master Filter Default Selection. This setting allows you to change which item on a master filter widget is selected by default. Page Change Interval. This is the interval of time that a grid will go to its next page of data. Page Size. This is the size of the pages for grids. The page size is the number of records that are shown in a grid at a time. Show Argument Lines. Turning on Show Argument Lines adds chart argument lines to the chart widgets. Theme. Lojic Dashboards comes in a light and dark theme. X-axis label overlapping behavior. This setting determines how the labels on the bottom of the chart will be oriented. The last section of the dashboard settings are for each individual widget. By clicking the Customize button of the widget, you can override the general settings of the dashboard for each item. All of these settings and their options can be found on the Lojic Dashboards documentation portal. For any dashboard setting that uses time to control it, for instance, the data refresh interval, the time is stored in milliseconds. So if you wanted your dashboard to refresh every 2 minutes, you would set the data refresh interval to 120,000 milliseconds. Just remember that every second is 1,000 milliseconds. You can use a time converter online as well to help you out. The format of the font size options, like font body size, is stored and set as a pixel. If you wanted your font size body to be 12, you'd set it to 12px. Lojic Dashboard tags are used to group your dashboards, as well as set up security of dashboards linked to roles and users in the platform. It's a simple way to make sure that people only have access to the data that they need to see. Several tags can be added to a single dashboard, so you can group your dashboards by different categories. For instance, let's say you have an efficiency dashboard that also shows some sort of scrap part information for your company. You could add a tag of production and quality to this dashboard, so it would be available in both groups. These are mostly used on the dashboard's home screen, which we will look at more in depth in the Getting Started video for Lojic Dashboards presentation. Tags can also be linked to roles and users in Lojic Dashboard Security. Once they are linked, this is a quick way to make sure that dashboards can only be seen by the right people. We will cover how to link tags to security roles in the Getting Started video for Lojic Dashboard Security. The default settings of the Lojic Dashboards platform can be found under the Dashboard Default Settings menu option on the left. Setting these here will make all dashboards in your system have the same settings. These can be overridden at the dashboard level or even the individual widget level. In this short video, we took a look at the Lojic Dashboards Management Application. We reviewed the dashboard templates, creating a dashboard, went over the global, dashboard, and widget settings that are available to you, and discussed tags and how they work with grouping and security. In the next Getting Started video, we will take a look at the Lojic Dashboards presentation application, where you can view and use your dashboards. Thanks for watching.